welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boise State Broncos, taking on another team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Cardinals will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Ford. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Broncos offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. On the move. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Riley. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. So Louisville's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down and more. Still on his feet at the 45. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make the big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
And the Broncos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Got his man quickly. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Broncos have their offense in high gear. Using his legs, it's Riley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. There he goes. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll try to pop the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. They'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Collins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Madsen. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. This time it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense was not fooled. 3rd-and-1 situation, everybody in the stadium expecting run. The offense trying to get a little cute, trying to take a shot, and it blows up in their face. Nice job by the defense.
And the Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
The Broncos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Looking for a man. It's Moss. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Skinner. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Snagged out of the air.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Gets it to him on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I don't bring more speed on the field if I don't think it's a pass, right? If I think they're going to line up and hit me in the mouth, I'm going to bring more big guys. They brought more speed on the field. They went nickel. They knew it was a passing situation. They told those pass rushers to hunt, those DBs to cover. The defense was ready for that.
The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out and ready to attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Collins. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Just keeps slinging it. Catch in the middle, it's Bell.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Broncos! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by a field goal over Tennessee.
Back to throw, it's Moss.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll go up top on second and short. Got it in the middle, it's Hughes. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Bell. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Lacey.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. And the Cardinals come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on third. Grab near the marker. It's Bell. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Cardinals want to move quickly. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Going for 6. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure